Very struggling oranges. You can't do Christmas without it. That's changed. It's very cute though, I like it. I don't feel like 550 grams is gonna last very long for a full family. Yeah, look how juicy that is. That's like a big chunk. Oh, Sultana.
This is Jen. ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep.
Hi there, my lovely festive sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, I have a huge British food shop for you, and I got the stuff from Bacon by the Box, and the reason I use them is because they are in Ireland, so hence they are still in the EU, so I'm able to get stuff sent over to France. There are ones like in the UK still, but like in England, for example, they're now out of the EU. Well, they have been for a while, but you know what I mean. It's a lot more expensive to get stuff from them, and it just becomes very like annoying. But I found Bacon by the Box. I think I found them last year around this time to get a bunch of Christmassy stuff. Or I wonder if I found them after, maybe after Christmas, I can't remember. I loved a lot of the stuff that I got. Some of it not so much. Some of the UK stuff that I got last time, it wasn't like I remembered. Like it probably was exactly like it was, but just wasn't as good. So this time I got only the stuff that I know that I love and will enjoy. Starting, of course, with this glorious haggis. It's one of the biggest like things that I like to get from the UK whenever I do these kind of like online food shops. Haggis is like the thing. Like if they don't have haggis, I'm like, maybe it's not worth it, you know. But these, like, this is fresh. Like this was made, let me see, this was made on the 18th of November. I'll have to eat it before the 9th of December, but I probably will freeze this like now, today, so that I can keep it maybe a touch longer if needs be. We do a haggis night with my partner's family once a year, for the last 2 or 3 years I would say, and I'd like to do it in December this year, so maybe like mid-December and latest probably like mid-January or something. So all of his family will come round and I will do a nice haggis with some veg and a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, if you don't know what haggis is, it's like meat all ground up with oats and spices and veg, just like a lot of different stuff in there. It's a very traditional thing and really tasty, in my opinion. I don't know if you had to have grown up eating haggis to find it tasty. I don't think so. My partner's family liked it. They had never tasted it. It's not really a thing you can find in France. A lot of people know what it is, but yeah. So that's the first thing I got, and I'm very happy about it. 1 lovely kilo of haggis. I love that they can send fresh stuff. I'm not sponsored or anything, by the way. There's like origin Ireland, slaughtered in, cut in, batch number. It's very like specific, like butchers kind of thing. So Liz Duggan Farm Foods, artisan premium products and smokehouse, and it is in Kilkenny in Ireland. So good. So I will oven that, and then at the same time I have a kilo of sausages too. because 1 kilo of haggis, like, it feels like a lot, but also it's not. Like, we're a bunch of people, so we need more. And the kids won't always eat a lot of the haggis. They'll be more interested in the sausages. So I grabbed these pork and apple sausages. Obviously, they do have sausages in France, but they're not the same. It's not the same water, it's not the same animals, it's not the same process, it's just not the same. So I'm very happy each time to get this and this. I don't go for their, like, they do like much bigger batches than a kilo. Like, a kilo is already a batch, you know, but like they'll do like such big batches. Like, if you've got a big freezer in your garage or something, you can stock stuff, that's cool, but I do not. I'm just happy with this. These will get frozen because this needs to be eaten by the 1st of December. So this will be a gorgeous, gorgeous meal, and I'm going to make a cheesecake like as a dessert. I made my very first successful cheesecake last week, and I'm very happy about it because there's a lot of things. Like, you can buy cheesecake in France, but it's not cheesecake. It's just like yogurt. Well, not yogurt, but like, it's just whipped up cream or yogurt, and I don't know, it's not cheesecake. It looks like cheesecake. Some even has the consistency of cheesecake, but it doesn't taste like cheesecake. It's more of a creamy dessert than cheesecake. I mean, you could call a cheesecake a creamy dessert. It doesn't sound like I'm making any sense, but I promise it's not cheesecake. So I made one last week, and my kids were like, oh my god. My daughter didn't like it because it was too lemony, but my son just loved it. So I am going to be making haggis sausages, probably with like, I don't know, like sweet potatoes or turnips or I don't know, something, and then cheesecake for dessert. Yay. Okay, let me go and pop this in the freezer now. I grabbed some bread sauce while I was there, and it doesn't necessarily go with haggis and sausages. I would say it goes with sausages, but I wouldn't necessarily put bread sauce with haggis, but I will be putting some bread sauce with our sausages, I guess. Makes everything feel very Christmassy to me. Like, we used to have bread sauce at Christmas. It's lovely. So I got 2 of those. One for our haggis dinner and then one for just another night. Another night where I'll make a nice dinner. And bread sauce will be a little added extra. And I don't use milk. I use soy milk, and it's still fine. You can use whatever type of milk you want. Do you have bread sauce where you're from? And then we have some naan bread. You can get all types of bread in France, but you cannot get naan bread. I don't know why. It's just not that popular. So garlic and coriander naan breads. A taste of India, carefully stretched, then cooked in a tandoor style oven. These are really good. So I will just pop these to heat them up in the oven a little. Sprinkle with water first. And we'll have either with a curry or some like lentil dish or something. It'll be so good. My partner's not a fan of these. I honestly don't know how that's possible, but just more naan bread for us. I did want to learn how to make naan bread, just because it's, like I said, it's very, like, very rare to see it in the shops here. Like, I think I have seen it maybe like once. There are like pizza breads and things like that, but it's different. So I'm happy I'll get these out for a dinner. I love having a bunch of this stuff all at once and like planning my meals around it. It makes cooking a bit more fun for a little while for me. I'll be like, oh, I've got those naan breads, I'll need to make a curry or something, you know. So I got them. Trying to think what order to do everything in. I'm just going to stick to the savory stuff first. Then we'll go into the sweet stuff. And then the literal sweets, like sweeties, chocolate and stuff. Save those for last. And here we have some Tesco rough oat cakes made in Scotland. Yay, little Scottish oat cakes. I think the oat cakes are pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't have them where you're from, they are like biscuits made of oats, like porridge oats, ground up and, you know, put together in like a kind of crunchy but not, it kind of turns into a paste in your mouth. I love it. There's like something so kind of melts into, I don't know, I really love it. They're baked to a traditional recipe for a coarse and crumbly texture. Yeah, it's kind of crumbly, and if you like just keep chewing, it's like it goes into like a paste, and it's, I just love them. There are 4 packs and there are 6 in each pack. Okay, so you can just eat them with whatever you want. They have it with some sort of pesto and tomatoes there. I like it with like a little tuna mayonnaise. I've cut up tomatoes inside. You can just kind of scoop it like that. Or just with a bit of butter and some cheese, like as a cracker. It's the same. Rough oat cakes. Yeah, you can get them in different like textures. There's like smoother ones. I like the rougher ones, but they can be, both are nice. And I really like the ones that are in like the triangle shape and they're really thick like that. Those are good too. So we're meticulous about our oat cakes. Our bakers only use oats grown and harvested in the breezy Scottish borders, then rough milled so they're nice and coarse. They've been making them for more than a century. Yeah, I love oat cakes. I can't wait to have just like a little snack evening, like maybe in front of a film. Some cheese on top. Little tomatoes. Lovely. Then I got these. What I really wanted was hula hoops, but on their site you can only buy like 36 packs or like 100 packs or something. It's like you can only buy in bulk and it's like too much. I'm not spending like 40 euros on hula hoops. I just want a 6-pack of hula hoops or something. But they sold these in 6 packs and I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. I got 3 scampi fries and 3 bacon fries. They're very specific, like very strong tasting. Buy these like in the pub. It's very specific. The bacon ones I think my kids will like. The scampi ones I'm not so sure they're gonna like, but I like them. Have you tried these before? Yeah, they just remind me of people like buying these in the pub. It's like a pub snack. Very nostalgic, like seeing this packet and like the artwork on the front is very nostalgic for me. They're like little small packets, like 27 grams, 24, 27 grams. And, but it's fine because they're extremely strong flavored, so you couldn't eat more than that anyway. See how my French friends or family like them. I like bringing out things that are just a little different sometimes. Just adds a little fun to the evening. Just a little extra fun. And that way, whenever they like go to the UK or they have like friends, they'll be like, oh, I've tried them. It's nice. Because I feel like I try so much stuff. Like over the last 15 years, I've tried so much French, different little French things here and there. It's nice to go in the other direction too, like share my part. I especially love like sharing it with my kids, because I feel like having a Scottish mum for a French kid is kind of cool. I want it to be cool. I don't know if it is cool, but I want it to be cool for them. And I just like them tasting all the different little things and just knowing things about Scotland. Not necessarily very important things, but I do like them tasting all the little different treats. It's fun for us. We are moving on to sweeter and sweeter things. This is a fruit loaf. So it's a loaf of bread, yes, but it is kind of like it's a little denser, sweeter, and with like big chunks of fruit in it. Can you see those chunks of fruit? There we go. You can see those big chunks of fruit there and there. You need to like raisins and stuff to like this. And I do. I love this stuff. Fresh like this, and then when it's like been around a few days, toasted. Lovely. And I generally don't even put anything on it. I'm trying to think, would I even bother even putting butter on it? Probably wouldn't. Maybe toasted I would. But like just like this, I'll probably just eat it just like this. Low in saturated fat and made with sultanas. Baked in Armagh. I think Armagh is a county in Ireland. Energy values. Yeah, look how juicy that is. Just like a big chunk of sultanas. You really need to like sultanas to like this bread. I'm gonna have that for my breakfast tomorrow. I wonder who will partake. I know my son will try for sure, but I don't know about everyone else. We'll see. Best before 12th of December. Okay, we still have time. And next we have another Scottish delicacy. Traditional Scottish. We have some shortbread fingers. I would say most people that have tried something Scottish have probably tried shortbread. I think it's available in a lot of different places. Tower Gate. I don't know the brand. Oh, that's why. It's Lidl. Lidl shortbread. I wonder if I could have just got this at Lidl here in France. Maybe they do shortbread in the Lidl here. I've never looked. Okay, I might have to check that out. We'll see if it's good shortbread first. All butter shortbread fingers. Some shortbread can be amazing, and some can be just like, it's a biscuit. But some is just like it just melts in your mouth. Some of the really good shortbread, like Edinburgh. If you go to Edinburgh, will get eaten probably mostly by the kids, but that's fine. Then we have this frosty fruitcake bar from Tesco's, and this is Christmas cake for me. So it's an extremely dense and rich fruitcake with marzipan. Yeah, this one has marzipan and icing on the top. Yeah, rich and moist, like super dense Christmas cake. Look at that. You don't have to eat a lot of it. Like, your slice can be that size. It's pretty intense. It's dense. That can feed a lot of people. For like an afternoon tea or after Christmas dinner. That can feed a lot of people. It's heavy. It's 400 grams. It feels like a kilo, honestly. It feels more than 400 grams. So this is another thing you either like or you don't like. If you don't like the fruit loaf with like all the sultanas and stuff, you're not gonna like this. This is very like dense fruit cake. I like it. But obviously you can't eat too much at once. I just love that, just like slight little marzipan and icing at the top. Perfection. Very nostalgic for me. I just realised the next thing has got sultanas and raisins and stuff in it too. I like fruity things. We have mince pies. Christmas is not complete without mince pies. And mince pies are basically a sultana and raisin fruity jam inside a little pie. 6 merry mince pies, buttery pastry and rich fruity mincemeat from Tesco's. Cool. We can freeze maybe one back and then we can eat these ones now. Although I don't know if they'll last long enough. So you can eat them cold or hot. I just eat them cold. I don't even know if I've ever even had a hot mince pie. Does anyone do hot mince pies? Maybe if they're like just out of the oven. But still, even then, I don't know. I've never made them at home, so. I know you can get the filling in jars. You can get like a jar of the mince pie filling. Make your own at home. If you don't want to like make the filling and the pie, just make the pie. They're little. They're like little ones like that. So good. So good. Sweet and fruity and moreish. All of this is so nostalgic for me. So nostalgic and Christmassy. Oh, I can't wait for Christmas. This video is probably coming out maybe beginning to mid-December. So we might have polished off a lot of this already. We'll see. Before we get onto the sweeties, I realized I got this too. It's kind of like a sweetie because it's chocolate. It's the Cadbury. I thought it was Cadbury's. Mine playing tricks on me. Cadbury hot chocolate. The original hot chocolate. Swirl into milk. So I can swirl this into soy milk or almond milk or something. That'd be amazing. You can obviously get hot chocolate in France. I know. But it's not Cadbury's, is it? This sounds so good, by the way. 3 heaped teaspoons. I don't always go for the full amount when I'm doing drinks like this. I find that like 2/3 of what they say is enough for me. Same goes for like Ricoré coffee. I'll do 1 spoon instead of 3. I prefer like just a slightly weaker drink when it comes to this kind of thing. So yeah, we got some Cadbury's hot chocolate. Well, I'll make some for my kids too. We don't really do hot chocolate. What we'll do is we'll get the Nesquik kind of chocolate milk powder and just do like a hot chocolate like that. Kind of is hot chocolate, but like the kids version. So yeah, we have that. And it's quite a big tub. I didn't expect it to be so big. Price wise, it's pretty good. And bacon by the box, from what I've seen. You can recycle the lid and the seal, but not the can. Interesting. 500 grams. Yeah, it's a pretty big, it's a hefty one. I don't remember, like I remember thinking it was a bit smaller than that when I got it. Not complaining at all. Then I got some wagon wheels. Who remembers wagon wheels? Oh my goodness. I remember being a kid, and if my mom ever got wagon wheels, it was the best day ever. It was great. It was not like my mom didn't buy us treats all the time. There was not like a dessert every day. It wasn't like a thing. Dessert wasn't like an everyday thing when I was a kid. I feel like now my kids are like, what's for dessert? And I'm like, I don't know. Go get a yogurt or an apple or whatever. But like, it's expected. Dessert is expected almost every meal. But yeah, it was a pretty good day when the wagon wheels came out. The legendary experience of biscuit, mallow, and a chocolate flavored coating. Oh, it's not chocolate, it's chocolate flavored coating. Burton's Biscuits and Co. Yeah, wagon wheels. Who remembers wagon wheels? I wonder if it'll still taste the same. They're like quite big. They're like that size. I feel like they were huge when I was a kid. That is pretty big. I wonder if that's just the size they were. I feel like everything is getting smaller. Or am I just an adult now? Or both. Epic inside. I have like a nostalgic feeling about the adverts for these as well. I can't see it, but I can feel it, if you know what I mean. I remember some sort of fun adverts they did for wagon wheels. And of course, I grabbed some selection boxes for Christmas. Some Cadbury's ones. If you don't know, in the UK, we have these things called selection boxes, and it's basically just a box, or sometimes it's in like a more Christmassy shape or something, and you just have a bunch of chocolate in there, little bars, a little mix of different ones. Can be different brands, or like sometimes like it's fully Cadbury or fully Nestle or something. You can get ones for like your pets and all different kinds. And you just wrap them up and have them under the tree. And usually everybody gets one. It's not like one kid would get one and the other wouldn't, you know. Get up to 50% off the attractions like Legoland, Sea Life, Cadbury World. I didn't know there was a Cadbury World, a Shrek Adventure, and Madame Tussauds. I'm not going to any of those in the near future, but yeah. So, milk buttons, Freddos, fudge, crunchy, Whisper, and what's that? A little bar. Cute. So we have one for me, because I'm a big kid, one for my son and one for my daughter. My partner doesn't do chocolate. He gets migraines from it, so I'm very sad for him, but we will find him something else instead of a selection box. It'll usually be like the fruit things. You know what I mean? The paste, not a paste, pâte de fruits in French. It sounds like fruit paste, but it's not. It's like little pastels, I guess, but like fruit, like almost like a squishy jelly fruit thing with sugar around it. What do we call them? I don't know, but usually you'll get them. And I grabbed some chocolate. These swirls, I think they were supposed to be in a multi-pack, but they all came singular. It's fine. These are like, it's like chocolate, but it's all like folded and twirled, swirly whirled and twirled and then covered in chocolate. It's kind of like a flake, kinda, but not the same. It's smoother than a flake. A flake is flaky, and flakes are not covered in chocolate again. I feel like flakes are what twirl, like, was the OG before twirls are around. And it's just plain Cadbury chocolate. And flakes are like that. They're all like twirly swirly, but they like break up and stuff. They're flaky, but they're called a flake. And if you ask for a 99 in like an ice cream van, get like a cone, like a vanilla ice cream cone with a flake sticking out the top of it. That's a 99. And then of course I had to get some dairy milk caramel. Dairy milk caramel. Which is also Cadbury's, by the way. It has caramel inside. This was my favorite. This was like my ultimate favorite for most of my life. Like if I ever had a choice, I would get this. But you can't get this in France. I've seen them some places, like really, really rare, but it's popular enough that you can see it here and there in like a little odd corner of a big supermarket. So yeah, I got these chocolates and these chocolates and these chocolates. I love chocolate. And then for Christmas, I got these two Terry's chocolate oranges. Of course, you cannot have Christmas without a Terry's chocolate orange. My son adores these now. I think he tasted them for the first time last time I got these. And ever since he's been like, oh, you know, like that one that's shaped like an orange, you know the one. It's like, I wish we had those. I wish we had those ones, Mom. I wish we had those ones. So I'm very happy. He's gonna be happy. And my mother-in-law likes these too. So I got one for my son, the milk one, and one for my mother-in-law, the dark one. Although, to be honest, thinking about it, I don't know if they would, like, if that would be their preference. I wonder if my son would prefer this one and she would prefer that one. I don't know. Anyway, they're lovely. And you can get them on Amazon now as well. I thought I would just grab them while I was there. And then if I decided that I wanted to give more people chocolate oranges this year, I would just grab some on Amazon because they have them like 3 packs. I don't think you can buy one. But yeah, there's chocolate oranges. You can't do Christmas without it. Okay, I have 2 more items and I'm very happy about them. It's also a very like staple Christmas thing for the UK. The tubs, if you know, you know. Basically, it's a very Christmassy thing to have a tub a big tub of chocolates to share at home for the Christmas period. Every family, and I mean every family, I'm pretty sure there is no one that did not have a big tub of either roses or quality streets. Mostly roses and quality streets, but I feel like you can get a whole bunch of different ones now, like celebrations and all sorts. These have changed though. Roses have changed. Their shapes and their packaging has changed since I have last tried them. I want to say the last time I had roses was probably like 5 to 10 years ago. So yeah, when did they turn into these little shapes here? That was not the shapes they were in. Like, I feel like the caramel barrel, that was already a thing, but that one didn't look like that. That one didn't look like that. That one might have. That one's maybe original. Let's have a look on the side. So the country fudge, I feel like, was always like that. The dreamy strawberry, that's changed. It's very cute though, I like it. Like a strawberry cream filling. The hazel caramel, that was one of my favorites, and I don't think it looked like that. Definitely didn't look like that with those little things on top. The hazel whirl, I feel like that looked kind of like that before too. The signature truffle did not, it was not a rose shape before. Creamy orange was not like that before either. And the Cadbury Dairy Milk is just like a little square of chocolate. Don't think it looked like that though. And the golden barrel was already barrel shaped, but they weren't wrapped in these little tubes of like wrapping. Like, it was a little chocolate bar. It was not wrapped like that. It was wrapped kind of like the quality streets ones, you know, with the little foil paper and stuff like that, or like little sweeties. And how much is in here? 550 grams, and I want to say they used to be 2.5 kilos. I may be wrong. Tell me if you're from the UK. Tell me what they used to be. Did they used to be 2.5 kilos? Or am I imagining that? Or were they like even 5? No, they weren't 5 kilos, that's for sure. And they were 1 kilo at some point, but I feel like they used to be 2.5 kilos. They used to be like proper metal tins that were chunky and like 2.5 kilos of shareable little treats. It was properly like the big tin next to the fireplace the full season over the whole like Christmas period, and you'd be like, Mom can have one, Mom can have one, Mom can have one throughout the whole holidays. But they lasted. I don't feel like 550 grams is gonna last very long for a full family. And then of course quality streets. Same deal, all sorts of different little different types of chocolate. Although these ones, there's a bit more variety. You've got like the toffee penny, the toffee with chocolate on top, different ones with like nuts, praline, and caramel swirl, the orange cream, there, the yellow and the orange. Then we have the green triangle. I've seen huge ones. Like, I've never seen them like myself in the supermarket because I haven't been in the UK for years, but like you can get like a big chocolate shaped to the green triangle. And this one is just like a kind of truffle-ish kind of praline thing. The purple one, didn't the purple one used to be a lot more oval shaped? And that's like a caramel with a nut inside. Then the fudge, I love the fudge. When you just leave it in your mouth and let it melt. I used to love doing that, seeing how long I could make it last when I was a kid. And the strawberry delight, which is also like a cream one, cream filling. orange chocolate crunch, the toffee finger, which is like chocolate covered, then the milk choc block, which is just a chocolate toffee penny, which doesn't have any chocolate, and then the coconut eclair, which is the one that for me anyway, and usually my family, is just left at the end. There's only the coconut ones left. So yeah, that's all the flavors, all the lovely flavors. Oh, shall we just open it up a little and have a look? Be nice and crinkly. Oh look, they're all papery. Yeah, recyclable paper wrappers. They used to be like foiled wrappers with like a little plastic on top, but everything was all foiled and very shiny like this. They all used to be like that. Like foil wrapped. And very Christmassy. That's funny that they're all paper wrapped apart from that one. Maybe it's just a shape thing. So yeah, the little fudge one. I used to try and make that one last a long time. Long time. And the toffee penny, then the finger, the toffee finger. I used to wish that the toffee penny had chocolate on it. So what I would do is I would eat the toffee penny and the choc block at the same time and make myself the toffee finger with the chocolate and the toffee. Does anyone else do that? A little hack for those who don't like the just toffee by itself. No one needs chocolate eating hacks, but yeah. And I'd be happy when someone liked the coconut ones because I don't like them. Like, I used to like Bounties. It's not like I don't like coconut in general, but I don't know, I didn't like them. I would never want one of them. Okay, so that is everything I have to show you for this evening. I got quite a lot. It wasn't that expensive. Like, it wasn't cheap, but for what it was, like for what all the stuff that I got and the fact that it's coming from a different country, it wasn't that expensive. I'll put a link to their shop, their website, in the description. I'm obviously not affiliated or anything. It's not like they know I'm making this video or anything like that, but I was happy to find them, so maybe someone else will be happy to find them. If you're in France and you want to try some UK stuff, or if like me used to buy UK stuff all the time from like other British food shops and now you can't, this one works fine. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it relaxing and interesting to see all this nostalgic British food and treats. Let's face it, mostly treats. That is the stuff I miss though. It is. So if you would like any extra content from me at the moment, you can pop over to Patreon, where I do a bunch of ad-free Patreon exclusive ASMR videos every month. And for next year, well, we're actually going to try it out this month, but if it works out well, next year I'm going to be adding one Patreon exclusive live every month where we will just chat. I will read your guys' horoscopes, we'll do birthday shout outs, and maybe read the blurbs of the month's book possibilities for book club. So kind of like a big fun like channel thing every month where we do I don't know, like it's a group activity, I guess. Be fun. So we'll do that, and then there is the Patreon minis, where There's just like behind the scenes videos and photos. Then you guys obviously give suggestions for a cool ASMR video. Then you vote, and then I make the video. And then you enjoy the video. It's perfect. It's a good system. And December is a good time to start because if you like the Advent Calendar series that I've got at the moment, patrons see the videos way earlier. I make them available in the morning for patrons so they can watch their ASMR with their coffee if they want. It's really like a little Advent calendar in the morning. Maybe while you're eating your breakfast you can watch. But if you would like to stay here on YouTube but still would like to support this channel, I opened memberships so you can become a super sleepy squirrel and get access to all of the ad-free versions of my uploads, which includes the Advent Calendar videos. So no ads on all of those videos. There are over 50 of my super sleepy squirrels now, you guys. And once we get to 100, I will think about adding some perks. That would be good. Maybe like a little video per month or something. I don't know. Maybe like some minis. Oh, maybe I could do that. Okay, I'm gonna think about it because I'm already doing the Patreon minis. So maybe I could do membership only minis. Like they're like 5 to 10 minute ASMR videos. I'll think about that. Yeah. So if you made it to this part of the video without falling asleep, I would like you to pop a little Scottish flag emoji. Sometimes it's difficult to get flags to show up in emojis. I don't know why, but like pop a little either Scottish or even like the British flag if you can't find the Scottish one. A little Union Jack. And you can just pop that in with your regular comment, letting me know how many kilos there used to be in these tins when they were proper chunky tins. Or let me know if you've ever tried a wagon wheel. If you recognize any of this stuff, if it brings nostalgia for you too. Or if it's just what you see in the supermarket every day. But if you are far too sleepy, you can just pop that little flag emoji in there by itself. I don't know what you mean. I will see your support. Thank you. So, I hope that every single one of my lovely, lovely sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. For example, if you are in Oregon, in the USA, like my lovely, lovely patron, Vanessa. Hey Vanessa, I hope you're well. Thank you for all of your lovely, lovely support. And Vanessa has a little message for us. Rest easy, fellow sleepy squirrels. Rest easy, fellow sleepy squirrels. You are enough. Rest fellow sleepy squirrels. You are enough. Oh, that's lovely, Vanessa. Thank you. Rest easy, fellow sleepy squirrel. You are enough. And I hope that you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely